it's time for you to think, because I told you that we will have some questions to discuss about the story. So I need you to please think about the reading, and if you have any concern, go to the video about the fable and you are going to be clear about it. So our first reading comprehension, it's the following question. So let me ask you, what is the title of the story? Look at the picture and think of the title of this story, please. Okay, let's continue. In this, we have our second question. Our second question, it's the following. Where does the goose lay its eggs? So do you remember that in the vocabulary that I told you that you had to pay carefully attention? You observe this picture. So I need you to tell me, according to the question, what is this? Where does the goose lay its eggs? What is this? Okay. Let's continue. Then we have number 3. What is special about the eggs in this fable? As you can see, in this picture, we have a nest with some eggs, but there is something special about these eggs on this fable. So could you please think according to the picture that I have here, please? Okay, let's continue. Now we have, can a goose really lay golden eggs? Let's think. Yes or not? And if it's yes, can you tell me why? Or if it's not, can you, for an answer, telling to me why not the goose cannot lay golden eggs? Okay, let's move on. Then we have, so is this a story real or make-believe? Remember the real, as the name said, it's a fable or something real, right? Real life. And then we have make-believe, but make-believe, it's not real. So the goose and the golden eggs, is that real or make-believe? Okay, let's continue. Then we have, does this picture show you the beginning, the middle, or the end of the story? Look at carefully the question, but remember that you need to think on the story that you watched in the previous slides. So I need you to tell me if this picture shows you the beginning, the middle, or the end of the story. Okay. So we are going to go back to the question number 1. So what is the title of this story? The title of this story, as I told you and as you can see in the video, it's The Goose and the Golden Eggs. This is a goose and this is a golden egg. Then we have number 2. Where does the goose lay its eggs? I told you that you need to think about the vocabulary that we practiced at the beginning. So this is a nest. Where does the goose lay its eggs? In a nest. Question number 3, we have, What is special about the eggs on this fable? As you can see in this picture, you have a nest with 3 eggs, but look at those eggs. Those are not like the ones that we buy in a grocery store or something like that. The special thing about these eggs, it's about that the goose lay golden eggs, as you can see in that picture. Then we have to continue. So in this we have, can a goose really lay golden eggs? So as you can see in the picture, no, a goose cannot lay golden eggs. Then we have the other one. So is this story real or make-believe? This is a make-believe stories, because remember, it doesn't exist an animal that lay golden eggs. And the last one we have, does this picture shows you the beginning, the middle, or the end of the story? What do you think about this picture? What did you say to your parents? Does this picture show you the beginning, the middle, or the end of the story? Could you please think a little bit about it? Okay, this picture shows you the beginning of the story. If you have any concern, you can go back to the previous slides in which we have the story. Okay, perfect job.